What's going on, everybody? All right, last night I was doing the wine lounge, cigar lounge, whatever, and I keep getting questions on the whole AMC ape stuff, and why I'm not covering it, and like why did I leave? All right, one, obviously after all the stuff you already know, and after they created ape and everything else. But here's my take on it. Look, right now as I'm making this, it's about 11 and change in New York. You got AMC at 522, and you got Ape at 219. So you're basically looking at about $7 in total. Okay. Obviously, $7 in total. It was worse than that, but Ape was even further down. When they created Ape, it was a situation where we were held hostage. We didn't even have the time to it was just they created Ape, they took the money from us. Now our stock got split into two. The company made money. Everybody everybody in the company made money, but people got hurt. Like shareholders, like the price of that stock got, they took about $7 and change out of um every stock. It was like 20 something dollars, and then it dropped down to penny stock level. So when that happened, on top of all the other things that happened, and like I always said, the company was never there to help with the short squeeze. They wanted to keep retail investors, the apes, tied into it. Um, we almost got them at 72. You know what happened? Dropped the shares. Then it was at 54 and 34, and we rode and we had, and the other side bled. Then when we dropped down to lower numbers and it went back up to 20 something, I don't know, it was like 27, whatever, we were on the verge of like ripping. And all of a sudden, Ape gets created. And when Ape got created, it was created for the company to make money. Once again, the company wanted to create more shares to dilute to make money. So all the shares that they dumped, 40, 41 million shares, all the executives were dumping their shares. They were dumping them on us. So we took the beating, but we still held on, and it was going to run. And they created Ape. Everybody knows my feelings on Ape even before Ape came out. I said it was going to be a freaking destruction of the AMC squeeze. Here we are. Now we have a situation where people are like, well, with the reverse split coming up, now Ape going up, whatever. We just had I'll prove my little theory here. We just had a firm, let me just get to it right now. Just looking up the name of it, 2 seconds. All right. I gotta get it. It's anyway, it's a firm. They bought a bunch of Ape. They bought a bunch of Ape, getting ready for the bump up of Ape and the merger and stuff like that. And I'm like, the reality is, it all feels like a giant trap. Market Watch just released something out a few minutes ago. It says AMC Ape conversion, a massive opportunity to wipe out debt and drive expansions, says analyst. Well, think about it like this. AMC's holdings push to convert AMC preferred equity units, or APEs, into common stock is a massive opportunity in the company's battle to eliminate debt. Okay? Now, in an SEC filing on Friday, the meme stop darling announced a special meeting of shareholders. You all know about that stuff, where they're going to turn around the 1-for-10 reverse split, whatever. And they're going to take the AMC 520 million shares and merge with Ape. Okay, here's the deal. Given that Ape unit holders essentially control the vote at 64% of the combined holdings and may not get another chance to extract value from those units, we expect the two proposals to pass and for this vote to open the door to a massive equity raising opportunity. All right. This has nothing to do with the short squeeze. This has nothing to do with you. It's to do with them. They're going to try to raise up a bunch of cash. They're going to probably try to renegotiate some debt. And how are they going to do that? So here's the deal. I can't cover AMC like there's a squeeze coming, because that's not the case. I do believe that AMC, once Ape and AMC get together, that dilution, and they sprinkle their whatever, and then all of a sudden we have a new float, and technically the position is decimated but clean. It technically is the only movie theater left. Okay, I know you're gonna say the other one, but whatever. In that time frame, on that, like, I can see exploiting that time frame. But this here, what's going on, if I talk about AMC, I can't talk about AMC as a squeeze. I can't, because that's not truthful. That's not being honest on my part based on my research. It's not. As far as this, the vote, like I already said, that vote's going to happen whether you vote no. It doesn't matter. It's going to happen. They need the money. They're going to do it. They don't care. Okay? It's like a guy that carjacks somebody. If the cops are chasing him, he's going to do whatever to get away. Run red lights, speed, road rage, murder people. He don't care, because he's on a mission, and that's all he sees. AMC is on a mission to raise up money. That's all they see. So you people tell me if you want me to talk about this kind of stuff going forward, because at the end of the day, AMC squeeze, MOAS, you're going to have a major dilution. Major. Now, you've already had it with Ape and AMC. Ape covering AMC as far as like longs towards the shorts. Now you're actually going to have them put together plus more shares on top at a new price, at a new float. And then they're going to, we're going to have to get rid of some of these, because I don't think people understand. If you take AMC and Ape and put them together, that doesn't make more money. It doesn't make more money for the company. It doesn't. The two shares getting together doesn't make more money. All it's going to happen is they're going to have more shares, because they're going to throw some on top. So now they're going to be able to do what? How do you make money? If you're a company, how do you make money with your stock? You sell. So people got to be very careful with that. Is there going to be a bump up in the middle of it? Yeah. It's going to be a bump up at the end of it? Yeah. But you got to be careful, because the company is on a mission to raise money for them, to eliminate debt. Remember, they only make a couple of $100 million, compared to, this is after cost and, the renting of the spaces and everything else like that. Like, this is the reality of it. This is why they're doing this. This is why they're doing this whole thing. It ain't for the MOAS. So you let me know. But I hope people see what I see. You make up your own decision.